The ldap synchronization and authentication process in Cisco Unified Communications Manager. With ldap synchronization, a user in the ldap database is replicated to the CUCM database. Authentication of the end users still occurs on the CUCM server. The Cisco DearSync service is used to synchronize users and replicate respective attributes to CUCM, which then gets added to the CUCM end user page. Users synced via ldap will show up on CUCM as read-only users. This diagram gives us an overview of the ldap synchronization process. A user is added to the corporate directory. Let's call the user Jane D. Based on scheduled sync or a manually triggered one, user Jane D is imported into the CUCM database using the Cisco DearSync service. Any attributes associated with Jane are also replicated. The user entry now available in CUCM as a read-only entry can be used for user lookups. Authentication of the user still occurs via the CUCM database. It's important to remember that CUCM does not copy data back to ldap in any way. Even with ldap synchronization enabled and operational, local users can still be created on CUCM. Let's look at the step-by-step process of ldap synchronization. First, we have sync initialization. ldap accounts are imported to CUCM. CUCM end user accounts are activated with updated data, or a new end user account is created. Pre-existing accounts previously synchronized, if any exist, are marked inactive. During sync, accounts in CUCM that match an ldap account are marked active. The sync occurs based on synchronization agreements. This is a schedule for synchronization to begin and a period of resync, and then after sync. Here, accounts that are left over in the CUCM database as inactive are deleted during a process known as garbage collection. This occurs at 3:15 a.m. every day. When a change is made to Active Directory, full sync occurs at the configured time. With ldap authentication, users are authenticated against the ldap database. CUCM forwards the authentication request to ldap. PINs are still stored locally on CUCM and authenticated against CUCM. End user passwords are stored in ldap and not on CUCM.